Aquatic Concept sponsors Project Piaba. Hey everyone, George here and welcome back to the channel. So a couple of things going on in this video, and I want to talk about the first one here. I had a major disaster here over the Memorial Day weekend. I left my gallery and pretty much didn't leave anyone in charge. I just figured the fish would take care of themselves for the 3 days that I was gone. As far as feeding goes, I can easily sometimes go on a weekend without feeding my fish, just doing a great water change before I leave and come back. Well, in the process of all of this, my 120, one of my major tanks with some pretty beautiful discus fish in there, leaked while I was gone, and it did a lot of damage to the area that it was in. Lucky for me, I have thought ahead for a lot of this stuff. The cabinet was pretty much destroyed because it sat in the water, and some of these are not solid wood, they're kind of pressed board, and it was a disaster. But the sad thing is pretty much all of the water leaked out. It was a slow leak. I would guess it took about a day and a half for the tank to empty itself, but in the process I lost 9 discus fish. I lost a ton of tetras, rummy nose and black neon tetras. I also lost, well, actually I didn't lose several of my Corridoras that were in that tank. Those guys figured out some way to get into little caves and stuff where was below the leak line, and they survived. There were a couple of them that did die, but for the most part, most of my Corries ended up surviving this. So it was a real bummer to come home to something like that. I've not had a tank leak ever since I've been doing this, and it was a very frustrating situation to say the least. And it was sad to see that some of those fish just did not survive, and it was quite expensive, unfortunately, for me, in the sense that if I were to go out and renew a purchase of those fish from whatever supplier, you know, it would be well over $1,200 or $1,300 worth of fish, or maybe even higher than that, depending on replacing them at the size that they were. Many of these fish I'd had for a long time, and they were smaller when I got them, but have grown into, you know, pretty good sized guys. And anyways, very, very sad situation, and I feel bad about that. One of the things that I will tell you is leaks can happen. They can happen on the best tanks in the world. This was actually a very nice tank, and I don't want to give the name because I don't want to sully their name out there and people to panic and say, well, gee, I've got that brand, and do I need to be concerned about it? What I would tell you is that I think this was just a very, very unfortunate freak situation, and it happened, and I'm just gonna try to get beyond it here and move on and let you know. One of the things that I've always told you guys on this channel is if I have a problem, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you about it, and I'm not gonna candy coat it. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, I couldn't have done something to prevent that. What I should have done is had somebody, either a family member or an employee, check on the tanks daily. Maybe not even necessarily feed the fish, but just check on them, make sure everything is going okay. Somebody would have caught that. They would have caught that and contacted me, and I would have been able to help them at least save the fish in there and you know, deal with the situation when I got home. But unfortunately, I didn't do that. I relied on my luck of the past of being able to go someplace and not have those kind of things happen. Now, the second thing I want to talk about in this video is part of the title of this, and that is a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. And how this is going to work is this way. I'm going to give away to new subscribers to the channel a $200 Visa gift card, and I'm also going to have a second drawing of a name in the next 10,000 subscribers to the channel of a $50, I think it was a $50 gift card that I wrote down that I wanted to do. So it'll be a total of $250. You're only eligible to win one of those. But how this will work is that when I post the video, I will look at the analytics and see where we're at on numbers, and then we'll go from there to the next 10,000 subscribers, and then at that point we'll shut it down. I will make a video and let you know that that contest or giveaway, I should say, is over with, and that I'm going to choose from that point of when we started the video to the time that we reach that next 10,000, and we're going to pull names from those. Now, what I don't want you to do is unsubscribe and then subscribe again, because the analytics will show that. I can tell who subscribes to the channel and how that works, and it's going to tell me if you've already are in the system or not. So don't bother trying to do something like that. I know most of you are honest and you're not going to try something like that. But if you were to try something like that, it's not going to work, because it'll just move on to the next person and say that that person was already a subscriber at one time. And that wouldn't be very nice anyway. I don't think that the people that watch my channel are those kinds of people. But I want to let you know, this channel is not a channel that makes a lot of money. It doesn't. And in fact, I barely break even. And most of the time I have to feed the channel. This is not my work. I've told you this before, it's not my work, but it is a hobby for me. I enjoy it. I love it. I love helping people. I like the comments that come in, and I like talking to people and helping them as best I can. And I've always told you, if I can't find a way to help you, I will go and find the answers for you by finding the best people in the hobby to give me the proper answers is the best way to deal with whatever situation you have. So leave your comment anyway. If it's not something, like I said, that I can deal with, I'll be very honest with you about that. But I will go and get you the proper information that you need, or put you in touch with the person that can help you get that squared away. Now, some of the rules on this are going to be this. You're going to need to, number one, pick out of any of the videos that I have in my catalog. I have over 730 videos in there. You can take the last video, this video, as a matter of fact. You can use this video as the place where you give me a like, number one. You have to do that. The second thing you need to do is subscribe to the channel. And then the third thing would be to leave a comment down below just saying that you're want to be in the drawing for the $200 or the $50 Visa card giveaways, and you're going to automatically be put in there anyway. But there may be people that come along that don't even know about this, and they're going to be thrown into that, because I get new subscribers every single day. So they may get thrown into the mix and not even know it. But it's only fair that I pick and choose from those 10,000, because I don't have really a way of knowing, other than the fact that you're a new subscriber. I don't really have a way of knowing that you had any knowledge about the drawing or not. And so I have a really wonderful program that will randomly pick two people, one for the $200, that's a two, $200 Visa gift card, and one for the $50 Visa gift card, which is just something I decided, why not do two drawings? I can't do two 200s. It just wouldn't be economically feasible for me to do that. But the 200 and the 50, I really like the idea of doing that. So that gives somebody a second chance at getting something for subscribing to the channel. And I appreciate it. We have a great channel here. We have great content, and I know it's all about algorithms and things like that, and perhaps I just haven't been lucky enough to get that algorithm that is, the one that's going to, push me into the stratosphere of subscribers and whatever. But again, the rules are to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Now, if you leave a comment on anything besides this video, you still will be in that drawing, and I will see that you subscribed at whatever video you were looking at the time you subscribed. You can choose from any video. It doesn't matter to me where you do it from, and I will make sure that you are in that drawing. And like I said, this program is very random. It's very cool. There are many people in the YouTube business that use, if not the same program, a very similar program, and it works really, really, really well. It's very fair and it's very random, so the opportunity to win is equal for everyone involved. I don't want to get breathy here. I did want to tell you about the situation with the fish, and I wanted to mention this giveaway that I'm doing here, and I hope that we will get that 10,000 subscribers in a fairly quick manner over the next month or so, or a little longer, whatever it takes, but I'd like to see it happen very quickly if we can. Again, you can share with your friends. They can get in on this. You can have family members that represent you, and they can subscribe. All they need to do is leave it in the comment section that they are representing you, that they're maybe not even in the hobby or whatever, but I'd like to have subscribers that are in the hobby if we can. But if you want to have family members subscribe to the channel and get in on this, you are absolutely welcome to do that. I don't have any problems or restrictions on something like that, and we'll just let that go. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. Again, a bummer on the 120 and the loss of fish and the tank, pretty much, because I don't know if the tank is probably repairable, but I don't know if I would ever trust it again. So it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things where things happen when you have as many tanks as I have in my gallery. You guys have seen them. In fact, this is a tank that unfortunately is one of my more beautiful tanks, and community discus tank, and just a sad situation. But thank you again, like I said, for joining me today. I appreciate it. That's all for now. We will see you on the next one. Until then, we are out of here.